Welcome to my shop once again. Today we have another first. Again, something that I've never turned before. And as you can see, I have this little piece of olive crotch. It's some of the olive that I've cut down in one of my previous videos. And yesterday I was in need to clear out some wood from my backyard in order to accommodate a barbecue, which is always a good reason to clear out some wood. And I came across this little piece, and it came to me that one thing that I've always wanted to do and never had the chance to was make one of those winged vases that I've seen many people do, especially with small crotches like this piece. Obviously, Albert, my friend and colleague, made some of those lately, and they are simply beautiful. So here I have a 3-branch crotch, and I think I want to make this into a winged vase, and in this case a 3-winged vase. The problems I'm facing to start with is obviously how to mount this piece on the lathe, since I have nothing here on the top as far as a central point to the piece in order to use the wormwood screw. And at the bottom, I don't know, it's cut pretty straight, so I think my best bet would be to find a center point for the entire shape on the back here, and then drill with my drill press using a wide Forstner bit a hole which will be large enough to accommodate my chuck. Okay, so this is my piece drilled and ready to be mounted with the 54mm hole. You can see there are some checks and cracks inside, but we will not let that deter us from doing something interesting with this piece. It will mount like this, and it's going to be a challenge, that is for sure. We're just gonna have to see what comes out of this. It's going to be my first try. I've never done this before, this style of turning, and I hope this would end up worthwhile displaying in my showcase.
Sweet little Cherry got her hands in her pockets and she's waiting for a downtown train. Yeah, in the high-heeled boots with the straps on low and her head hanging down in shame. The wolves all dress up just like sheep and they go and hit the town. And Cherry never sees them, but they're hanging all around. You'll see, yeah, I'm tempted by the cherry tree. You'll see, yeah, I'm tempted by the cherry tree. Sweet little Cherry got a switchblade Jimmy come to take her down at 4th and Main. Her mind in a haze of the better days before her body was an ad.
Well, I think that's pretty much the outside shape. There's a flat part here, so I've got a feeling that this bark is going to stay on for much of the process. I'm going to give it another light pass with a scraping tool, with my scraper. I got a little piece of bark here that came off. I'm going to try to round it up and blend it in.
You'll see, yeah, I'm tempted by the cherry tree. by the cherry. Sweet little cherry took the last bus home in the middle of the pouring rain. She saw the bad boys sleeping and the good girls weeping through the fog on the window panes. Oh, the cherry wants to make it right, but she never has a prayer. 'Cause as long as there are bad boys, they'll be penny millionaires. Yeah, I am tempted, I am weak, yeah, I'm too weak to try to speak, oh no. I am tempted, I'm ashamed, yeah, I'm ashamed and I'm to blame, oh. By the cherry tree, you'll see. Yeah, I'm tempted by the cherry tree. You'll see. Yeah, I'm tempted by the cherry tree.
Well, that was a nasty catch, wasn't it? Here we can see where the tool has entered. Let me try and focus. Here is the catch, and it threw the piece clear off the lathe. Fortunately, it didn't break. Nowhere I can see that it's broken or damaged beyond repair. I have a few pieces of bark that went flying off earlier, and I'll just probably glue in another piece of bark. But let's rechuck this and go on hollowing.
Aching bones and creaky homes and dust clouds on the street. Leaves are pinned by restless winds and fear. Premonition, intuition, troubles near. Honcho from Birmingham is here. The grinding fades from combine blades, the tractor's hungry heart. At 3 o'clock the blackbird flock is gone, and no one knows why Jenna Rose just disappeared. But Honcho from Birmingham is here. smoke flies and alibis are sinking in the wind. The little toys from little boys are gone. Silence fills the flour mills and streets are clear. Honcho from Birmingham is here. Of here as nature chews it down. A town bereft and all that's left is rust. But any gent who smelled the scent of solemn fear knows Honcho from Birmingham was here. Honcho from Birmingham was here. You up at 10 to 4, just like 1,000 times before, on 1,000 other days. We took a walk in Silver Springs, I didn't even say a thing, and then it all just disappeared. I was there the day the river went dry. I just watched it flow away. just stood and watched the river die. 'Cause when all is gone and nothing else remains, you just hope for rain. You saw the dried out riverbed, you broke the silence and you said, where did all that water go? I didn't know, so I replied, it's just the nature of the tide. But you knew better. I was there the day the river went dry. I just watched it flow away. I just stood and watched the river die. 'Cause when all is gone and nothing else remains, you just hope for rain. I took you home, you said goodnight. I watched you fade into the light.
And here we have it, in the finished form, the vase. Let me give it a spin. This is indeed a very simple three-winged vase made out of an olive crotch. I've applied about 4 layers of boiled linseed oil after I finished turning it, with about an hour and a half interval between layers, between applications. And I've also applied a couple of layers with an interval of 1 day, just to be sure it's all soaked up and sealed in. Let me show you around a little bit. The inside, you can see a little bit of what remains of the CA that I've used to seal up the checks at the bottom. You can see the interesting, of course you can see the 3 limbs that were originally here. There's some very interesting grain, some very interesting rays going around the grain. There we go. Do I think this is a pretty vase, such as Albert's vases, which he lately made from sea grape? No, it isn't. But it is my first attempt at this kind of turning, and I think that as a learning experience, and the thing I had to endure while making this, every time that it popped out of the chuck, let me show you where I fixed the bark. This is one part, as you can see. Let me try to refocus on this, it's very hard. This is a part over here, is a piece that flew off, and I reattached the bark over the space that was left, and there was another piece that flew off, and to tell you the truth, I'm in a little bit of a jam in finding it. It was that well of a fix that I can't even find where it was. Oh, it's a good sign, isn't it? If anything, I think this vase looks like the egg from the Alien franchise after it opened up and the alien obviously came out. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something from it like I did. And I can definitely say that I will try again my hand in this kind of turning. And I think the result is quite pleasing, especially for a first time. I hope to see you back in my shop very soon.